here with your math lesson this week, and you can see that we're working on numbers that are true or false. The last few weeks, we worked on things like telling time to the hour and half hour. We worked on equations with really big numbers to 120. And this week, we're actually going to work on some smaller numbers within 20 and 30, because I want us to get more fluent with those smaller numbers. So when we go to second grade, we don't have to spend as long solving them, and we can get the answers pretty quickly. With the really, really big numbers, it's okay if it takes us a little bit longer if we need to draw our 10s and our 1s or use our 120 chart. But with these numbers, I want us to be able to think about it pretty quickly and use our fingers if we need to pretty quickly, and then get that answer really fast, okay? And so instead of just doing equations, we're going to be telling if equations are true or false, okay? I'm going to draw one, I'm going to write it out, and we're going to look at it together and work it out together, okay? We're going to solve it. My first equation is 9 plus 1 equals 5 plus 4. Okay, 9 plus 1 equals 5 plus 4. In class, I would say 9 plus 1 equals 5 plus 4. That's too much. I can't even say it all together. It's so long. It's so big. It makes my brain want to explode. But what do you do if you see a really big equation and it scares you? Just calm down. Take a deep breath. And just look at one side of the equation at a time. Remember that this equal sign is the middle, and each side of the equal sign should equal the same number, because this equal sign means it's the same. So I'm going to look at this first side of the equal sign over here, and I'm just going to kind of cover this up, and I'm going to look at 9 plus 1. Now that's easy. We know 9 plus 1 in a snap. Now do you feel better about it? Of course, it's easy. 9 plus 1 equals what? Right, it equals 10. You barely even had to think about that. So I'm going to put 10 right here, okay? Now let's look at this side of the equation, 5 plus 4. Easy peasy. You know 5 plus 4 equals 9. Great. And if you didn't, what could you do? Knock out 5, count on 4. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Now let's tell if it's true or false. Is 10 the same as 9? Does 10 equal 9? No, it is false. Oh, I can't hardly see in my screen there which way I'm going. 10 is not equal to 9, so it is false. How could we make it true? There are several ways that we can make this equation true. You could really change any number and make it true, but I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to pick this 4 to change. I'm going to change it to a 5, because 9 plus 1 equals 10 and 5 plus 5 equals 10. I made that equation true. Great job, boys and girls. Now I'm going to give you a different equation. Let's do this one. 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12 minus 6. Okay, and again you're like, wow, that's too much. I can't do that in my head. This is too hard, Mrs. Kite. No, it's not. All you have to do is look at one side of the equation at a time. So I'm going to find this equal sign, okay? Both of these sides of the equal sign should be the same. So we're going to start with the first side of the equal sign. I'm going to pretend this side is not even here. I keep getting marker all over my fingers. I'm going to pretend like this is not even here, and I'm just going to look at this part of the equation right now, okay? 3 plus 1 plus 2. Well, that's not so bad. That's not so scary, is it? I'm going to put 3 plus 1 together first. So 3 plus 1, let me change my color. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Am I finished with this side? No, I still have another number that I need to add. Now I need to add 4 plus 2. What does 4 plus 2 equal? Great, 6. If you didn't know, quickly you can knock out 4 and count on 2. 4, 5, 6. There you go. So this side equals 6. I'm going to circle 6 so I don't get confused and think this side equals 4. Okay, so this side equals 6. Now let's move over to this side. 12 minus 6. This is part of a fact family that is a double. Do you know which one it is? Great, 6 plus 6 equals 12. So if 6 plus 6 equals 12, then 12 minus 6 equals 6. Great, and if you didn't know that, quickly just knock out 12 and count backwards 6. And I don't want to count forward 6 because look, there's a minus sign. So I'm going to count backwards on my fingers. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So this side equals 6. Is 6 the same as 6? Yes, it is. So this is true. We don't have to change anything. Okay, let's do one more together. Let's do 10 plus 8 equals 10 plus 5 plus 1. That's so big! My brain's going to explode. No, it's not. All you have to do is look at one side of the equation at a time. Find the equal sign first. There's my equal sign. I'm going to pick one side to do first. I usually just do this first side that comes first in the equation, and then I'll look at this one next. So I'm going to pretend this side is not here, and I'm only going to look at 10 plus 8, okay? 10 plus 8 is so easy. What does 10 plus 8 equal? Great, it equals 18. If you didn't know, knock out 10 and count on 8 on your fingers. Here we go. Let me change my color again. 10 plus 8 equals 18. Great. I'm finished with this side. Now I'm going to move to this side of my equation. Okay, I have 10 plus 5 plus 1. You may know right away that 10 plus 5 equals 15. Good job. So I'm going to put 15 right here. Am I finished with this side? No, I still need to add 1 to 15. 15 plus 1 equals 16. I'm going to circle 16 since that is what this side equals. Is 18 equal to 16? Is 18 the same as 16? No, this equation is false. It is not true. How could we make this equation true? Try to move so you can see. Yes, there are many, many ways that we could change this equation to make it true, but I'm going to just pick this number 1 right here, and I'm going to change it from a 1 to a 3. Now we have 10 plus 5 equals 15 right here. And then if I add 15 to 3, I have 15, 16, 17, 18. Now it equals, let's see if I can get that, 18. That would make it true if I change this 1 to a 3. Great job, boys and girls.